Hello YouTube, my name is Mordred, and today we are doing another episode of Replay Review. Today we have a Voiceless Voice game. We haven't revealed or reviewed Voiceless Voice games. My opinion, like general opinion of Voiceless Voice is that the deck is like okay, but the deck is, the deck is not greatest, but it is like an okay deck. And we see in the opening hand Barrier, we see Prayers, we have Saphira, we have Gamma, and we have Maxi, so like pretty strong opening hand. Let's see what we're about to do with this hand. Okay, so we're starting with Barrier. Okay, I've seen people like usually trying to start off with Saphira. Simply because if you like get ashed on Barrier here, there is a problem, but you have Gamma, so like that's fine. And even if you get ashed on Saphira, you still have Gamma, so like this is pretty strong start. We're probably gonna activate now Saphira instead of normal summoning Glow, which kinda telegraphs that we have Gamma, which is what I don't like to do. I think before revealing this, we should have went for this. Wait for Ash. If they Ash, we just go Gamma, and then we can resolve this, and we can normal summon Low in peace. But yeah. Anyways, let's continue with the replay. Now we are using Saphira, kinda telegraphing that we have Maxi, sending Prayers, adding Skull Guardian. And we are activating Prayers, not normal summoning Low, because we're still telegraphing the Gamma, and our opponent is not going to activate anything. Channeling 1 Low, channeling 2 Skull Guardian, and now our opponent maxes. See, that's what I'm talking about. If we didn't like hard telegraph that we have Gamma, maybe our opponent would maxi on Saphira effect, and the result is virtually the same. Except we would make this Gamma live. So like I understand that like Voiceless Voice player here wanted to bait out the Gamma, but like when you telegraph Gamma too hard, it's never good. Okay. Let's see. Now Gamma is dead. Our opponent is getting one draw of Maxi, but we are adding Pendulum Graph. One of the attacks that you can go for in this deck. I usually prefer going for, I didn't play the deck myself, but I like Nadir package very much in this deck. I don't know if you can play both Pendulum Graph and Nadir package, but this is like one card, and I think this card is pretty good. Also in extra deck it requires this card, which like has a hidden effect in battle phase, I guess. I guess you can also summon this, right? Target one effect. Okay, yeah, this is like a very slow imperm. Scaling blessing effect. Okay, we add back Saphira, we pass. On low and blessing, we can summon this, which is a spell trap negate. Okay, now we're kind of playing into Gamma ourselves, but I guess better into Gamma than into Talent. Activating this, I guess we want to see which planet are they going for, but it's probably Wraithsot here. Yeah, Wraithsot. This is like a Kashtira play. And like for all Kashtira players out there, if you are there, I don't think Planet Pathfinder is necessarily a good card. Reason being that you are playing into Nibiru every time you play Planet Pathfinder, and sometimes you're going to need that normal summon of Bird to make your combo better. So like Planet Pathfinder not the strongest card for Kashtira, but I guess it increases the consistency, so I can understand where Planet Pathfinder enjoyers are coming from. Now Feather Duster, that's very annoying for Voiceless Voice. Back row removal is like even more annoying than monster removal, because Prayers in Graveyard have effect that you can just recycle whatever they get rid of, in terms of rituals, but like this blows up our follow-up, this blows up our blessing interaction that is gonna give us a spell trap negate, so it is very, very annoying, and like it also blows up the thing that Low is gonna come back and plays this when the ritual summon. At least it's Horus Kashtira, which is like interesting approach, I would say. Special Feather giving our opponent one draw. Our opponent counter maxing us. I think we're going to allow that. Yeah. No reason not to, really. Okay, not tributing low. Interestingly, we don't want to get the pop, but instead we want to give our opponent as less, no, as little draws as possible here. Which I think is correct, but this gives another disruption. I guess they can, like, after low resolves, they can just force out the trap with Fenrir anyways. Okay, Fenrir adds. We still didn't use a monster effect, so Fenrir is not alive. Activating Horus field spell. Horus field spell. This is very... I think we should special summon first, perhaps? There is several... Yeah, okay. Yeah, you special summon, then you activate, because if this goes, then you can send non-targeting. Sending that, special summoning that, going battle phase, triggering Fenrir, banishing low. Wait, did we use up Skull Guardian on something? We did not, but like, we already played into Trust, I think, and Talents? Let me see when this maxi resolved, give me a second. Because if this maxi resolved in standby, I will understand. But like, it's battle phase, you didn't play around Trust either. Let me see. Maybe, yeah, maxi happened in the draw phase, yeah. Okay. So like, I guess we try to play around Talents, but... Okay, now we make Gear. So I mean, we have all the follow-up in the world. If we didn't have Maxi, this would be very rough. Sending Blessing and Passing on Fenrir and Girso. Drawing into all Grandpa Sauravis, but from here this should be a smooth sail for Voiceless Voice. Okay, activating that. We are ashing that. It's not gonna be a problem since we have Diviner of the Herald. We also have this. So it's really not gonna be a problem. Trigger Saf, pitching that, adding back Skull Guardian, going for Fenrir, banishing Pendulum Graph. We still have to find a later line. I don't know how easy that is gonna be. Summon Sauravis, summon Diviner of the Herald. Okay, so yeah, Diviner of the Herald. Did we sent the Trias and we activated Trias? I think that we are playing into like early Nib for no particular reason. I know it's unlikely that our opponent has Nibiru in hand now, but like, shouldn't we just try to establish Skull Guardian? You know, I understand that we're trying to go for game, but you know, it's not that absolutely necessary to go for game simply because Sauravis is such a strong interruption against Kashtira. But I understand where Camo is coming from here. Activate Diviner, summon low, put prayer, sink into Chaos Angel. This is light and light, so it's only unaffected, sending Girsu. That way we are not triggering the effect. Activating that, tribute Trias, summon Skull. And this is indeed game. And then we activate this. Skull Guardian is massive here. We can just add low. Oh wait, do we have a low in graveyard already? Oh, we don't have a low in graveyard. We don't have a low in graveyard. Okay. Let's see what are we gonna do. Shuffle, prayers. Now yeah, we're gonna special summon low from the deck. And that way our Skull Guardian is gonna keep attack. Pretty slick move with the trap here. Obviously choosing not to pop. Was it lethal if we just pop the Fenrir instead? Oh no, we wouldn't control low, right? Does this require us to control low? No, this doesn't require us to control low. So I guess other line of play could be to pop and then like I think this is lethal 40. That would be 46 and 35. Yeah, that would still be lethal. Even if we choose to do that, but we decided to get low, so we keep an Omni Negate. And this way it should still be lethal. 200 and then Skull Guardian and Chaos Angel for game. Okay. Okay. Pretty interesting game here. Few things to take away. Maxi is broken as shit. That card is absolutely disgusting. Though not much back and forth here. Kashtira player did try to come back, but I think that Camo, the person that sent this replay, shoutouts to them, played this pretty well. I don't think they missed any huge interactions. I think thing with Voiceless Voice is that you always wanna try to to play and sequence your plays correctly, so that way, even though the deck has very little payoff in terms of an end board for great hands, you're at best passing on like an Omni, a Pop, and maybe a Sauravis or two, which can be devastating in some decks. But like, there is so many, you know, outs, and like there was so many times that I just broke Voiceless Voice board like it's nothing. Like that deck is so heavy dependent on non-engine, as we could have seen. You know, we got Maxied, we Maxied our opponent back. The only thing that I have to, I have to whine about, I guess, is that our gamma baiting was way too excessive, and we gave away that we had gamma, and that way we kind of passed on, actually utilizing that gamma. I'm curious to see. I cannot see that deck, that extra deck anymore. Unfortunately, I cannot see that extra deck. But if you're running Omega, that would also be very crazy in this situation to just out the um, the Kashtira hand there that and deny the maxi, so that way they would be hand loop for 2 if we could resolve the gamma. And I think our opponent would play into gamma if we went for a barrier and then dump Saphira. They would like maxi on Saphira graveyard effect to ritual summon. I think. I don't think they would respect gamma if you didn't play around it that excessively. But yeah, once again, guys, thanks for watching. This was another replay review. Make sure to leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and just all in all, support the channel. You can send me your replays on the Discord link down below. Appreciate you all, guys. Love you all, and I will see you all in the next video.